All right, hope you all had a great Halloween and took your kids to trick-or-treating. Hope they had an excellent time as well. So, happy Halloween to everybody and to the kids out there as well. And I'll go through the rundown in the month of October. There are a lot of things happening this month. My goodness. I'm going to start out with a little bit of sports. The World Series in Major League Baseball is still going on. Game 6 is tomorrow with the Chicago Cubs versus the Cleveland Indians. And the Indians have a 3-2 commanding lead in the series. The question is, will it be a Game 7 or will the Cleveland Indians win their first World Series since 1948? For me, I picked the Cubs in 7 games, even though I'm not the biggest fan of Game 7s for the simple fact that it turns out to be a one-sided game, blowouts and things of that nature. I'm rooting for Game 7 in the World Series, and I'm rooting for the Chicago Cubs to win the World Series, so Cubs fans will shut up. Our team haven't won in over 100 years. Okay, we get it. I get it. The whole damn planet Earth understands that. Sheesh. Hey. Anyways, in the world of NBA basketball, the season started last week. San Antonio Spurs, they're 3-0, especially going into Oracle Arena and put a smackdown on the Golden State Warriors, which, I'll be honest with y'all, I was very shocked that happened. I didn't see that coming. I don't think the Golden State Warriors fans saw that coming. Shoot, I'll go as far to say that the San Antonio Spurs fans didn't see that coming. So, Kawhi Leonard doing his thing. Love it. Love it. Keep it going. Russell Westbrook doing his thing with the Oklahoma City Thunder, taking no prisoners. That's the game that everybody's going to be watching. The Thunder versus the Warriors. So, and college football, we all know is going to be chaotic and everything. So, that's going to be expected. I'll be honest with you, I would rather watch college football than National Football League this season, because this season sucks. It's not just because my Carolina Panthers are now 2-5, which I'll get to in a second. The ratings are in the dumpsters, and there are a lot of reasons for it. I can come up with a few reasons. Number 1, the election year. Number 2, horrible play, let alone bad technique, horrible coaching, kickers can't even, not only they can't even make long-range field goals, which that's gonna happen, but when you're missing 35, 30, 25, 20 yard field goal, chip shot field goals, and you don't want me to get started on the Seattle Seahawks versus Arizona Cardinals, that game ended in a tie. Boy, you don't want me to get started. That was bad. And games are ending in a tie. You know what I'm saying? And you having bad matchups. You having crappy teams playing on a national televised game. And plus, NFL is competing with college football, Major League Baseball, World Series, NBA basketball. You're competing with them on a Thursday night game. Really? Y'all need to get rid of it. Straight up. It sucks. Anyways, yesterday's game between the Cardinals versus Panthers. Let me tell you why Arizona Cardinals went 3-4-1. Now they lost 2 straight. They just couldn't get anything going on offense until late second half. The defense was so-so. They made adjustments, but it was too little too late. They shouldn't have been down 24-0 to start with. And we wouldn't be having this conversation. And they have a bye week. They have time to get right. Now, as for the Carolina Panthers, they won the game because of their defense. The running game was it wasn't exactly on point, but when you had Jonathan Stewart running the football the way he did yesterday, it's awesome to see. I mean, I thought he was going to get 100. It looked like he was going to have like over 100 yards rushing the way he was running the football, but it didn't happen. Cam Newton, he was okay, 14 to 27 for 211 or 217 yards passing. And he complained about the refs, that illegal hit, especially going for his knees. And and there's another reason why NFL ratings are down in the dumpsters. The officiating. What we saw yesterday was a perfect example. It's not just the missed calls of Cam Newton's knee, going for his knees, not throwing a flag, which is egregious as it gets. You have referees just missing easy calls, like with Greg Olsen getting both feet in bounds, which his left foot never, I think it was right or left foot, one of the two, never touched the ground. Never. He had one foot in, and they say, oh, he caught the ball. Okay, really? So, Roger Goodell got a lot of work cut out for him. So, I don't expect Roger Goodell and the rest of the crew in the National Football League to do anything in regards with Cam Newton and the illegal hits or, in anything like that. And I know he's going to get fined big time for criticizing the referees and things of that nature, but he's standing up for himself. Good for him. I know there are folks out there and be like, what took him so long to open his mouth and say something? And of course, folks out there complaining that Cam Newton needs to shut that bleep up and just play football. If this was your quarterback taking unnecessary shots, you would be raising noise too, now wouldn't you? Exactly my thought. Go sit down, be quiet, don't say a word. You sound ridiculous. Sheesh. And one more thing before I move on to other subjects. In the world of MMA, I really want to see Ronda Rousey fight Cyborg. I really do. I think that's what every MMA fan wants to see. I have one problem with that. I read an article about it on a Fox Sports website. But here it is. Here's the problem. Dana White saying those things. Saying, well, Ronda Rousey wants to fight her. Blah, 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 blah. I'm sitting there thinking, first of all, nobody wants to hear it from you. Second of all, folks want to hear Triple R, Rowdy Ronda Rousey, opening her mouth and say it from her own, in her own words, out of her own mouth. Not Dana White. Not him. Her. If that happens, it's on. It's on. Until then, I will believe it when I see it. Now, a little bit of just about everything. I will go see the movie this Friday, the Marvel's Dr.Strange. I heard that is supposed to be a great superhero film, and got a little bit of bad reviews here and there, but I heard it was perfect at first, then it dropped down to 97%, and that's the last time I heard anything from it. I haven't gone into Rotten Tomatoes website. It could drop even further to probably 90 or 85% or whatever. So, yeah. What else? Power Rangers 2017 teaser trailer looked pretty good. A lot of Power Ranger fans, well, old school fans, aren't happy with the toys, the 2017 Tyrannosaurus Rex, the Dinozord, because it looks nothing more than a hybrid T-Rex and Raptor roll into one. You look at the 2017 and you look at the original T-Rex, Dinozord, the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers that actually look like, a Tyrannosaurus Rex. So I'll find an article link. I'll put it in the description. Assassin's Creed coming out, which is the new movie in I think it's December 16th or the 21st. No, it's the 21st because the 16th is the Star Wars Rogue One. I could be wrong. It looks decent, but we shall see. Now, in the world of anime and manga, it's Dragon Ball's world. We're just living in it, aren't we? You had the Dragon Ball Super big announcement. If it ain't that, it's Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 video game came out I think it was last week. So I'll ask my nephew what he thinks about the game. Since he pre-ordered it, he wanted to get that game because of the Goku Black. So, and in the world of video games, I got a chance to play Titanfall 2 and Battlefield 1. Battlefield 1, 6 out of 10. The single player, it was alright. The multiplayer, I had the same issues I had with the beta. I don't care for it. The only reason why I'm not saying it's garbage because of the new game modes like War Pigeons and Operations. Without those two new game modes, Battlefield 1 would have been absolutely hot garbage for me. Titanfall 2, I beat the game on Sunday, which is yesterday. Took me 2 days due to being out and about, hanging out with family members and shopping. The only issues I had with the game is the single player is short. I ran into a little bit of bugs and a little bit of glitches, but nothing major, nothing game breaking or anything like that. So the online multiplayer I played at least 9 matches. Today I played at least 4, and I ran into, lag. It was bad. I mean, it was so bad I kept getting destroyed. That's the only thing that, like I said, it was just bad. I almost rage quit, but I didn't because I thought, it would get better, which it did get better at times, but the other times, not so much. It was like night and day. So, hopefully, Respawn Entertainment, EA, Sony will do something about it. It's a 9.5 out of 10. I enjoyed a lot of the best FPS game of the year so far. I can't wait for Watch Dogs 2 and Dishonored 2. So I'll put other article links in the description if I didn't touch any subjects. It's my fault. So I will do a Carolina Panthers review video separately next Sunday. Just want to get it out of the way. Put it in the Various Thoughts video. So without further ado, throwing y'all salute. Talk to you guys later. What's your thoughts on tonight's topics? I'm out. Peace.